We romanticize the unknown. What does that mean? We make up stories for the uncertainty, the uncertain things, for the unknown. The most common thing is death. What comes after death? There's Christian perspective, heaven and hell. You either get sent to be with God forever, or sent to the depths of hell with Satan. I don't know the exact details, but something like that. Some other cultures have rebirth, so that's with karma and stuff. I mean, not necessarily only with karma, but you know what I mean. Some with an afterlife. I think the reason for all these stories to come about is we don't fear death. I don't think we fear dying necessarily. We fear what comes after death. We fear it because it's unknown. We don't know what it's like to be dead. We can't know. I mean, if you don't believe in a religion, then, which is basically saying if you're atheist, you believe that when you die, you just cease to be. So for one, you can't even know what it's like to be dead, because you wouldn't exist. So we romanticize it. We romanticize our crushes. We basically idealize our crushes. We don't see the bad. We only see the perfect qualities that make us desire them so much. Their perfect hair, those beautiful eyes, perfect skin, perfect body, it's perfect everything, perfect personality. We don't see the bad. We don't even see them as human beings. We don't see that they poop, they fart. We don't see that. We don't see the disgusting parts. It's like the friend who is envious of your girlfriend. Oh no. Let's see. Am I using the perfect word? No, not. The friend who is envious of you because of your girlfriend. That's, yeah. They only see the good parts of your girlfriend. They don't see when she gets pissed. They don't see the little tyrant in her. They don't see that. They only see the outside, the shell that she presents to the outside world. They don't see the intimate details. And they can't. It makes perfect sense why people idealize. Because they don't know the true person inside. Does that mean that we should idealize and romanticize? No. I'm just saying that's natural. Doesn't mean it's good. We romanticize celebrities and other people. We only see the good. I mean, this is present on social media, Instagram. We become envious of other people because, they show the highlights of their lives. Right? We are envious. We don't see the cost or the bad things. We don't see what it cost Elon Musk to become who he is today. We don't see the stress that he had when he was struggling. We don't see the abuse that Tiger Woods got as a kid from his father. We don't see that. We only see the best golfer in the entire world. That's all we see. From a negative perspective, we label people, especially present in political wings, the woke. extreme right, we only think about the negative parts. We don't think about what good, you know? For me, I'm negatively biased against Marxism, communism, socialism because of history, because of decades of history. They're ideals that would be taken advantage of. If they weren't taken advantage of, I think that they would be better. But it's an ideal. It's not reality, which makes them unusable because they're only idealistic. And that also ties into my entire argument about romanticizing the unknown. It's useless because it's not real. What you're romanticizing and idealizing is not real. So what's the point? There's no point. So we also fear the future, and that's also romanticizing the unknown. Because we don't know what happens in the future. You know? We think about the worst case scenario, and that's anxiety. Especially is present in the stock market right now. Stock market's crashing because of a lot of factors, but I'll say it started crashing because of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. People are wary. People are uncertain. People don't know what's going to happen. So people fear. And that's also romanticizing the unknown. And finally, another one is romanticizing the past, essentially. Thinking about what could be. What could have happened if we made different choices? That's regret. We usually only think about the good sides and never the downsides. We don't think about how our actions are going to affect things negatively. We don't. We only think about the good things that'll happen if we won the lottery. If with our knowledge in the present now, we go to the past and then we win the lottery. We don't know the stress that will accumulate from that. We don't know the fight over finances from that, from our friends, from our family. We don't know that. We romanticize the unknown because it's uncertain. Because we don't know. And we want to know. It's natural. But does that mean it's good? Does that mean we should do it? I say no. No, we don't. We don't need to do it. And I think it's better if we don't, because we're only feeding the idealistic possibility. We aren't living in the present. We aren't living in reality. And what is living if we aren't living in the present, in reality?